Good morning, friends. How are you? I have a very interesting topic today. And if you've seen the banner, it's a bit controversial, a bit funny. Some people ping me saying it's funny, some people ping me saying it's a bit offending as well. And the topic is, do you treat your dog better than yourself? And this idea came from this book by Jordan Peterson, his amazing book, 12 Rules of Life. So, guys, do you know 30% of the people who go to the doctor don't take prescribed medicines? 30% of the people don't even take the medicines. And worse, 50% of people don't. So, basically, yeah, I'm sorry. So, there are so 30% of the people who go to the doctor, they don't even take they don't even take prescription of the medicine. Yeah, that's what he said. So they don't even 30% of the people who go to the doctor don't even take the prescription of the medicines, and 50% of the people who take the prescription, they don't take medicines. Would you believe that 30% of people डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं लेकिन वो मेडिसिन प्रिस्क्राइब मेडिसिन लिखवाते भी नहीं है and another 50% who take the prescription but they don't take medicines. Why? So this is what I wanted to talk about today, guys. This is Vinit. Some of you might be knowing me. Some of you who don't know me. So I have almost 18 years of experience in IT, and I'm really passionate about coaching and public speaking and leadership, and that's where I keep doing some video, live videos through peak impact mentorship and unlimited potential insight. So coming to this topic, 50% of people don't take prescribed medicines. And I saw these instances recently during COVID times. People were at risk, but still they didn't took medicines. Same happened for vaccines. Many people are still not ready to take vaccines. And and I've seen people resisting vaccines and medicines. They landed in ICU, and unfortunately some of them even died. Would you believe that? Now let me give you another fact. Many of the same people who bring their pets like dogs and cats to the vet have never considered of not following their vet's advice. They will buy all the medicines and they'll make sure that their dog take it on the time. Isn't it a big contrast? At one side, you are so careful about your dog that you are making sure that that its medicine and everything is given on time. And when it comes to you, you don't care about taking medicine. Now just think about it. Why in the world would anyone take better care of their dog than themselves? Isn't it pathetic? In her famous blog by this Carl Jung, she wrote that love thy neighbor, love your neighbor is so lovely. Since we have nothing to do about ourselves when we say it, love your neighbor, I am not involved. But when it comes to the question of love your neighbor as much as yourself, many of us are no longer sure. We start thinking if I think about myself, won't that egoism will come? What will other people feel? And so on. I recently was talking to one of my good friend Vinny, and he was precisely in this self-hate mindset. I was running a kids' personal growth club, and his son Veer used to be part of it. He loved Veer a lot since he gave him whatever, and of course, being his son, he gave him whatever he wants: time, toys, anything that he looks for. And so when I happened to call him, Vinny said, and I just appreciated Vinny that hey, Veer is doing really good, and he's very good in storytelling, and he's so involved and engaged. And what he said to me was so surprising. He said, "Hey man, you know what? I love my son more than myself. He is the reason why I'm happy. Otherwise, my life would have been like hell. I don't know if I would have been even been in this world." I thought he would be happy to hear about his child. He was happy, but on the other hand, I found that he's such a depressed man. And he's living a decent life. I'm doing good, drawing good salary in his IT job. During the discussion, I realized that since he couldn't make his relationship work with his wife, he started hating himself. I tried helping him, and what he comes back saying, Vinith, you will not understand. You have a loving family, so just forget about it. I said, fine. Have you ever, has this ever happened to you guys? Question to you. If yes, do put in yes in the chat, and let me see if you also have faced this. And this is called self loathing. This is called self hating. So you basically love the dog, you love your children, you love your spouse, but you don't love yourself. I get the fact that obviously you don't take medicine, as I was saying initially, maybe because, or you are giving medicine to your dog, or let's say you're caring about your children because you really care about them. Also, people just don't take medicines. I know it's only that they don't care about themselves, but sometimes it's also about skepticism about doctors. Still, just think about it. If that was the case, why are you not skeptical about the vet also? Why don't people like themselves very much? Let's think about it. And in this book, he gives some amazing reasons. One of the reason is we think we are fragile, we are damageable, we are imperfect in multiple dimensions, and we get worse with time. And then we think we are weak, we are kind of useless, we are prone to temptations. Then why the hell should you take care of something as sorry as you are? Isn't it? I want to become thin, but it's hard to, leave sweets. I want to use my time productively, then but Netflix is eating my time. So we are getting to those temptations. And how can we love ourselves? Now think about it. All right, let's say we are pretty useless and terrible. We have gone through terrible times. But the good part is you might have gone through those terrible times, but most of the other folks, or I will say everyone, has gone through that terrible times. It's a problem that every human being has always had and always will have. It's not just you, it's a universal problem. Then why this self-loathing? We understand our faults completely better than outside observer, and believe we are not even worth helping, we are not even worth appreciating. If somebody appreciates, that's a problem. Why is he appreciating me? Why is he helping me? Because I don't love myself. By stopping something that does you good, you punish yourself for your feelings. So question is, what is the solution to this problem? And I would love to hear you. If you have something to say, put down in the comment. Have you heard this? Love the sinner but hate the sin. Have you heard about this? Love the sinner but hate the sin. It's something like, even though you are not all that you would like to be, the proper attitude to have towards yourself is the attitude that you would have towards someone that you genuinely care for. Maybe like your dog, maybe like your child. You actually have a moral duty to do that. It's not just that you should do it because it would be just a bit better for you. You actually have a moral obligation to do that, because you can make this world a better place. And if you're not doing it, you have made this place a bit worse, because you are not taking care of yourself. Love the sinner but hate the sin. The second thing is, you need to believe yourself that you are worth helping. You need to believe yourself that you are worth appreciating. If someone is appreciating you, if someone is trying to help you, take that appreciation positively, take that help positively. If no one is coming to you to help you, go to them and take their help. If you don't trust your friends around you, go find a professional help, maybe a life coach, maybe a positive association. Guys, look at the wonders and comforts of the modern world: electricity, running water, plentiful, food, societies, friends, put together by people like you and me for the benefit of others. You should bloody well take care of yourself, because you have something valuable to bring to this world. As an individual, you have a light, a purpose, and you have to bring that into the world. If you don't bring that into the world is a dimmer place. The world has lost one precious purpose. I know some of you might be thinking, यार ये तो मेरे पे apply नहीं होता है. This doesn't apply, and this actually doesn't apply to everyone. But if it is applying to you, think about it. Many people have a good and healthy self-image, and they do take care of themselves. They believe that others should also not suffer, and will work to help reduce that suffering from others. In fact, if you're a part of any positive community consistently, like PIM, UPI for 6 months or so, most probably you have already overcame it, or you have already overcome it, or you are, and you might be also now helping others. So, friends, if you're facing this, then write it down. Write it down. Taking care of yourself is not a selfish trait. You are important to other people. And that itself morally obliges you to treat yourself how you would treat someone you love, someone you care, your dog, your cat, your child. Think about the possibilities if you do this. You could become more helpful, productive, which would enhance the lives of others and all of the society, everyone around you. It's never about you. It's not just about you, friends. And that's where this amazing line, which hit me so hard, that treat yourself as someone you are responsible for helping. Treat yourself as someone you are responsible for helping. May it be your child, your dog. Treat yourself also like that, that you care for this guy, you care for this girl, and this world will be a beautiful place. I was able to do this in this association of PIM with my mentors and everyone. I love myself, and since I love myself, I'm able to love so many people. And that's where this topic was all about. Do you treat your dog better than yourself? I would like to hear from you guys. Thank you so much. Bye. Take care.